guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Natsu Dragon here, and you're watching Game and Natsu. And let's rumble. Okay. As you guys know, I'm doing the outcome quest of Netherland. Netherland. Or Netherland. Netherland. Okay, we need to go here. Okay, how many reputation center do we have? We have here. Here. Okay, let's just go here. Yeah. Okay, I found a lot of things. Like, now, okay, so, who? What kind?
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures.
Okay.
Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
That's Wayne, the tribal chief. Let's head
Okay.
over to him.
Okay. Wakana Matata. Yes, and a wonderful day. Okay, before getting any further, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for this.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her
Rescue her? From the night?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's...
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
Okay.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes, I'll introduce you to her, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world.
Okay.
In that sense, the stone...
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name...
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we...
Ever since Malcolm passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay. Okay, where you go now? Hakuna Matata, isn't it wonderful day? Hakuna Matata. Okay. Too much of singing and give me the vibe. Too much.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean
Are you okay?
everything's fine. I'll help. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for
Your friend? Oh, why not?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's...
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Okay.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up.
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Okay.
I see.
I do not
What
get
about
that.
the second thing you needed?
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names in, normally you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes. But I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split
Okay.
it.
Well,
See that
speaking.
clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Okay.
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. What?
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up.
Okay. Sorry. Today's a little bit
Odd guy.
sleepy.
He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, Kachina.
We're coming for you. Okay. Speaking of gotcha, look who I got, baby. Okay. Look who I got, baby. Kazuha! Okay, switch weapons to. Okay, this really matches him. Okay, forgot that. Also, look, I got a weapon with it as well. A claymore. Okay, where is it? Okay, I got. Oh yeah. Okay, HP. Is it HP? It's like first time I'm seeing HP for a claymore. Mostly it's attack or. Yeah, this is actually also the first time seeing an elemental mastery. Okay, let's just go. It's really fun.
No one can catch me.
Okay.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your...
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see.
Deal.
Wait. Real?
Really?
You want me
Yeah.
to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. All right. That's up.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichaman.
Okay, why the hell I'm so sleepy today?
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one? Thank you so much.
Hakuna
Relax.
Matata.
Everything's.
I know, it's just... I could tell Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night. But I
Okay.
don't know all the details. Malco was an amazing fighter. 5
Okay,
years
sorry
on the
if I'm
eve of
skipping
battle,
this story.
The
It's
Abyss
just
launched an attack on their tribe, and Bichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
then you happen, Paima.
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss
Sorry.
in his condition. Bichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing Horde. Bichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not wrong. I've trapped the Abyss has cost any...
Okay. Now we're going. Hakuna Matata. It's a wonderful day. Hakuna Matata. Isn't it a wonderful day? I do not know the full line, so. Okay, it is really fun. It's really fun doing it.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. So, as agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name. Go ahead. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened.
But that happened several years. The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Soul.
There might not be much hope. All right, let's get to it. I'll start... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Okay, seriously?
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Okay! Go! Fire Phoenix! Did not work.
The wind rises. Wretched vermin! Don't get frostbite.
Rain cutter!
Verdict is...
Fire Phoenix!
Behold hold.
Okay.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Okay. We collected the fragrance. What the hell is happening?
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is...
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going.
I should have died 5... I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This is the first time I'm doing it. Oh, okay. Come on. Okay, come on. Do I need to pull?
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No, what?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away.
I already tried.
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
No. That will be too much danger.
Ouch! What happened just now?
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay.
At least Kachina... Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no... And now...
Vichama...
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like...
This is...
Okay. Yeah.
Now I have to swing a sword to say a few last words.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to... Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Okay, that is super sad.
That? A memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Okay.
Of course. Seeing him, but... It also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight along.
Vichama!
I'm fine. Actually, when you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But once allowed to fester, guilt, if I could do it all that way, there are critical junctures in life. That's something I had to learn.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her, and I...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
That does make me feel better.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wine the good news. And apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Yes. Is it another battle? Because that sound only happens like that.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few...
I'll be just a moment.
Okay, can you tell me where you get that hat? That looks wicked.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and that strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo sores. Wherever they went, she followed.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around.
I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though.
That's...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take... Still, I can understand where...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. You were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something!
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You... What do you mean, anything else?
Why the hell it
Reflect on what
feels
you've
like
done and
I'm
promise me
being
you'll stay
scolded?
put.
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachin?
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in that land, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Waina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me.
So, that's it. Why'd you have...
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anytime. All right. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact.
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
Okay.
I see. Sounds like... Still, Citlale's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. Oh, stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
I'll come to the Night Kingdom as well, because Night Kingdom is better. Right? That would be really funny. Okay, I really need a lot of water. Hakuna Matata, isn't a wonderful day? Hakuna Matata. Huh. Ugh. Yeah. Let me just... Oh, I told you about Kazuha, huh? Okay, that took a lot of draws. Like, how many did it happen? Like, 1, 2? No, not 1 or 2. This was the 4th try, and then it came. Okay. Okay, I do not know how long the quest is. Our conquest, but I do know the freaking long.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing...
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take it?
That's why it has to be our little secret. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the... Still, All you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact.
Archon, I'm sorry about before.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to this, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own Now, I still have some preparations to make for the sale. If you're curious about an item,
Alright, we'll have a look.
Wait. So we're just gonna examine items.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of...
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of in his eye.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss. He managed to kill the fish, but sustained... Can a fisherman claim victory if he failed?
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable. In the end, he didn't want his tools.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go head to head.
Okay.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already.
Okay, talk to Maravika.
The powder still needs some time to settle. Well,
Yeah, does every item hold a special memory? Just like...
that's right. The items in my collection actually serve as similar. They demonstrate the true shape.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory.
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back exactly, take out a portion of the future. Of course, humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden war, only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of... That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. Namely, a frame. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the... Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, It kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait.
A little late for that question, don't you?
Sorry.
No matter what, becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end...
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation. And experiences like that, they remind me...
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now.
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. Anyway, that's enough about me. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Alright, okay. Just like that.
Surely as the echoes of life, ancient name.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me.
Wait. No, baby. We're going to get you. We're going to get you.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do. All you need to do is place your trust in us. Just no one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes this entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an Abyss.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case she... That face you just...
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon.
Thank you so much.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide Eon-san. I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Wait. Look, the Archon with his fire phoenix. Okay, so far it's so good. Everything is really good. Even the music. Where to? Hey, just a few steps. Going to teleport.
everybody in mind.
Okay. A lot of times I'm really... What the hell? I'm not able to play. Okay.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now. These ruins have been abandoned for a long...
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from...
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let...
Okay, that is... Okay, that should really creep Paimon out. My laughing... Wait, Saurians come here?
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design...
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Dodge this!
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Burn!
Cry louder! Oh, so sorry.
Let me weave you a verse.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Time for retribution!
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
The wind rises.
Okay. Okay.
Quit following me. Unsightly insects! How amusing. Squall and fury.
No, my sword!
Behold! Burn! Don't get frostbite.
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Time for retribution!
Okay.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
Easy for you to say, Paimon. You're flying, not climbing. And easy for me to say now. God, wow. It's
This
really
must be the
easy.
entrance the Pyro Archon told us about.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar.
We actually... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Looks like we made it. This is the next.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the story.
That overflow of energy is probably what.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real...
Paimon's more worried about...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh,
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance.
that's it? Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light is streaming in...
The terrain looks difficult to... Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. I'm sorry I can only appear...
No. We should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
I
Okay,
didn't
when you
realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Okay, that was too much. This is why we need a healing guy in our party. Okay, quick healing. With this helps.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
This moment will be frozen.
Verdict is...
The wind rises.
That was peachy. Okay.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Okay. This is a really long quest.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind.
Don't scare Paimon.
I heard it too.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter.
It's saying shoot, shoot, shoot.
Paimon just heard it too.
You're
Let's keep
starting.
going. Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Katinga! Her father! Okay, not a good spot for her. Okay, this is freaking me out!
We're here, Kachina! No. Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go.
Let me read you a verse.
Atta girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the...
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom, but if a proxy were to become
Judging by the current situation...
Still,
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the...
Kachina? What's...
Nothing.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here.
No, I'm just up ahead. I'll leave.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. You don't have anything to prove either.
All right. The sooner we get the...
We've already come all this way.
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where...
Thank you for...
You're a true...
No one fights alone.
Okay.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Behold!
Okay, this... What the...
Wyab? I'm back. My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab?
So we were right. The contamination is our... Alright, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure. He tried to get in my way. He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, you may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate... No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction... I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up. That is the tragedy of your short life. Ancient names, pride, friendship... all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth.
Okay, you...
Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideas. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain...
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that?
I'm smell a lot because I'm not a...
You're right. Maybe comforting, but you also...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back... The power lies not in the... but in our commitment to upholding that ideal.
Well said.
It's a little bit cringy, but...
Kachina.
Let's go with
more
it.
than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Wait, just the 2 of you? Okay, that's just... Okay, no.
Perfect way. Amazing. Ow! Shabam! Clear the area! Check this out. Best of luck! Woohoo!
That's what he gets.
Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so... I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with...
It's probably a...
Wait.
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyss. Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, it took years' worth of scars, lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Only then will we have the power to... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Nat...
Since you were able to awaken under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still, its blaze will become one with our... Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
This is epic.
So many...
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of...
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining.
Okay, why is it not working? Okay. Whew.
Okay, that
For a
should be
second.
enough. Why up? Why up?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well, I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon... I'll keep searching within myself for the...
You are already an outstanding child. You are all my most beloved children. It has always been... Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, focus on who you want to be. The story of your ancient name is... It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another... Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyatt. Thank you for...
Whoa! What's going on? We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick.
Okay, we're actually running off. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Vasily, open the way for us!
Okay. Okay.
The opening in the sky! It's closing! We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
Come on, come on, come on! Come on!
Faster!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! We can do it, we can do it, we can do it! Come on, 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 come on! Oh, it's just Electro! Come on, come on, come on! No! Oh yeah!
You've done well. Now come home.
Whew.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us. But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it? She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom. So you're saying her consciousness did all that? Every great display of power.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium.
I recommend getting...
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well again.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about...
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here on out will decide...
Alright, that was a really long chapter. Okay? Alright guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!